staff champion. Dancing with the Staff as an event, I feel like is a really fun event for the whole school because then students see teachers and their classmates. Well, their classmates know what they're doing, and they see their teachers trying really hard at sometimes something that they're not used to doing. And it's fun / funny. For this year's performance, I've been preparing around medium hard compared to all the previous years. I think I've been pretty good, but my notes are not up to par, which sounds weird that I have notes, but I tell my kids about it eventually every year. And yeah, I write my own notes and choreography, but it's not actual choreography. It's something I made up. Performing in front of an audience when you've never done it before is so frightening. I can't even describe to you. So sometimes maybe you get in front of the class or get in front of a group of people and you get butterflies in your stomach. I felt like I had dragonflies in my stomach. There were things trying to get out and I felt nauseous. And I remember the first time I went on stage, I was supposed to do a kick and my foot moved, instead of a little kick like this, my foot moved this much. And I felt like they felt like Jell-O. It was so nerve-wracking. I feel like it's embarrassing to say, but I was really, 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 really proud of winning finally. And I knew that I did a really good performance and everything about it was the choreography was really good for me. The costumes were really fun. And I knew that it looked right when I was doing it. I was like, oh, that was so good. But I feel embarrassingly, I was too happy. I just thought it would be really fun and unexpected. So I got it on Amazon and yeah, when I wore it that day, everybody was like, wow, you look amazing. So I think that was part of why I won. I did a good job, but also the costume was a big part of it. But now that's a thing, so I can't do that again.
I've been practicing really hard this year. I feel like I could still do with a lot more practice, but during Thanksgiving break, I'll for sure practice. It's super scary. I feel like throwing up every time. But I think it's part of the idea of practicing. So since I teach math, I always preach you have to keep practicing, you have to keep doing it. So the days that I don't practice, I feel horrible. But by the actual date, I feel like I've practiced enough. I just feel like throwing up because I'm so nervous. I think it was fun, especially when you consider that you try so hard and when you're dancing, I feel like people don't realize that those 3 seconds that you did that one move, to me it took me hours of practicing that one move. So I feel like winning was exciting. It was, I don't know, just it's exciting when people are cheering and when the audience is not as quiet. I don't know. Jones is Mr. Suave over there. He's all cool, So Mr. Jones is awesome. Miss Tan is always amazing with her flips and stuff and the leg thing. She always has the signature leg move. But there's so many good ones. There's a lot of people who are really good. Oh, I forget her name, but the cheer coach. I'm dude, a lot of competition. I tend to participate if people ask me to. So if they ask me to participate, then I'll say yes. This year I almost said no because I have an extra class that I have to teach. But I just enjoyed dancing with people and I enjoy being challenged the way that I challenge my students. I feel like it's only fair to be challenged myself. So I like the challenge.
This year's Dancing with the Staff will take place on December 8th and 9th in the Performing Arts Center. Also be sure to check out the Accolade's website for the article on this year's Dancing with the Staff.